Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Xcatcher Trading. I'm really excited to have you guys back again. Today's video, I wanted to make to really go over how you might trade these stocks on the scanner. Some of the TA that goes into trading some intraday movers, essentially. And the topic that I wanted to cover today was the ticker symbol that we posted on our Discord half an hour after the market opened at $12 is BKKT. Let's pull it over here. Here we have BKKT. And you can see here, so in the morning, right? 30 minutes after the market open. $10 a.m. 10 a.m. is when I posted those tickers. So it would have been right here. So you see you've got a massive gap up. Right, you draw a trend line, you've got a support and resistance line pretty clear here at the 1260 mark. So part of trading these is the same way that you would chart out a multi-month, multi-week, no matter what time scale you're on, the technique is the same. You're mapping out supports and resistances to read the overall trend. And you see right here, BKKT, you get the pop up over, and we are looking at the 1 minute chart, by the way. We get the pop over this resistance in this wedge, comes all the way up here. The next resistance would be here. Then you get the gap up over, runs a little bit for a while before it consolidates. And look where it consolidates back down to, right back to that top, the former resistance, to establish that as a new support. So if you saw the stock, say, fall through that level, maybe you would be looking to cover. Or you're looking to stake your position long as it comes back down to that previous break. And then you see here it patterns out. You get a pattern form on the chart. Get a wedge pattern that forms on the chart here, and eventually you see again very similar situation as to what happens down here. It's all the same. You get a technical break of that resistance, and then you see the volume kick up massively in this area. As you get the gap up, the volatility gets higher. Now we're trading in this wedge right here. So now you're watching these levels, you see the breakdown. Ultimately, you're looking to see if it falls below this level of the previous break. And of course, it holds up. So it's still looking good for the rest of the day. Very horizontal in nature. Though this would have scared a lot of people out right here. This was kind of a little bit of a fear drop right here, and then you see it quickly recovers, fills that gap, still respecting this point where it broke down in this trend as a resistance, as it sends a false break over the top. So that's another thing you want to watch out for, is false breaks. Something could happen where it opens up, you see it come over, but by the time the candle closes, it's already sold off. So what you want is a close above these levels, of course. And you see it wicks out, sells off for a bit longer, sends one last bearish signal to scare some people out before it makes that final push up to 30. So reading the trend, knowing candlestick patterns is important too, though trend lines are really helpful as well in mapping support resistance, and these intraday trades You want to map these out. You don't want the trade to be unpredictable. You want the trade to be as predictable as possible. So in that, you're looking for those confirmations, those validations of support, those technical breaks. These are what you're looking for when trading these stocks. Keep your eyes closely peeled on our Discord and our YouTube channel, where we will be regularly uploading. In both places, I'm consistently posting our tickers to keep on the watch list that are experiencing abnormal volume. Those are picked up by our scan that you can see in previous videos. Make sure to check those out if you haven't. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.